This episode is brought to you by The Guarantors. Facing rising renter fraud? Don't let fraudulent applications compromise your financial stability. The Guarantors provide a safety net that protects your rent roll and minimizes bad debt. Why risk it? Talk to The Guarantors and secure your property's financial health. Visit theguarantors.com/multifamily today. Welcome to another episode of the Multifamily Collective. Today, I wanted to talk about making life too easy for your team members. I think there's this potentially, there is a thought process or a mindset that would suggest or lead one to believe that their chief aim as a leader is to assist their team members in a way that makes their team members' life easy. In fact, I've seen values in organizations where a statement might be, make life easy. Let's just use that as an example. That's a value in the organization, is make life easy. And that translates sometimes on the team member side to, if you're the leader, if you're the regional manager, you take on responsibilities that are really the responsibilities of your property manager, and you make their life easy. You make their life easy by doing their payroll. You make their life easy by doing their POs. You make their life easy by, you name it, fill in the blank. You think you're doing them a favor, but you're not. You're not helping them in any way, shape, or form. Now, you might say that under the premise that, hey, they're busy, they're serving the customer. Hey, they're busy doing something that is helping the property be successful. No, really what you're doing is you're enabling them to lean on you, and so that they can get away with a little bit less work. Now, they may not be overtly doing that, but innately they're thinking, even if it's subconsciously, hey, this is a pretty good deal. Anytime I get in a bind, I just call my regional manager and they'll take care of my work for me. Now, that doesn't mean that there aren't extraordinary circumstances where a property manager might have something that happens, a life event, and you need to step in as a regional manager. Now, I'm using regional property manager just as my illustration, but there are many different, one-to-one scenarios or supervisor subordinate scenarios where this applies. You take on the responsibility of your direct report, and you make their life easy, and you're not really doing them any favors. Here's what happens over a long bit of time. That particular individual doesn't feel challenged anymore. You start making them feel happy. You make them feel comfortable. You do everything. You go out of your way to make sure that that person is happy on every level. You're not challenging them in any way. And people, humans, at a core, in their core, want to be challenged. They want to grow. They want to stretch. They want to be uncomfortable at times. And if you're doing them a favor, what you think is a favor, by taking on their workload, their responsibilities, their tough decisions, even, you go out and counsel the team member because they don't want to do it, you're not doing them any favors. You're not stretching them. You're not growing them. And someday they'll wake up and they'll go, this isn't the place I want to be because I really want to be challenged. Even though they might be the source of this particular thing, but you're responsible because you've enabled them all along the way. You've allowed them in some way or some sense to take advantage of a circumstance. 99% of people want to be challenged. They want to grow. They want to be forced out of their comfort zones, and they want to become really good at what they do. More importantly, they want to become really good humans. And so I would challenge you, if you are one of those regional managers, you're one of those leaders who takes on the responsibility of doing whatever work product for your team members that report to you, stop. And guess what? It's going to be really uncomfortable because they're used to coming to you. But you start saying no, and guess what? They have to go do it to get it done. Whatever it is, they have to get it done. They have to get it done through the art of delegation. They have to do it through the art of getting it done by themselves. And you're going to force them into a position of growing. Now, some people might exit that circumstance because they're so used to having it done for them, or they may stumble around, fumble around and mess it up, whatever it might be, but you can't step in. You have to let them go through the struggle so that they can become better, so they can be stretched, so they can grow. So if you're doing it, stop today. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.